Good morning, YouTube. PPS back here. It is 8 a.m. here over in Wisconsin. It's supposed to be a pretty shitty day outside, rainy, crappy weather. But guess what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't affect us here at the PPS gang. We're ready to go early this morning, get some stuff out for you guys. So just a little rundown on how today's going to go. I'm going to drop this video here, hopefully in the next 30 minutes. I'll get you guys these early plays. So this is for the early slate. So this is if you're like on DraftKings or FanDuel, this would be the early slate. We have a weird slate of games today where we have probably five games up till 3:10, and then we have about a 10-game slate for the night slate. So I'm going to make sure that I have these out for you guys. These will be 2 of the 5 early game plays. And then we'll have some plays for Pass the Prop at 10:30 Central Time. So make sure you pop over on Pass the Prop live. It'll be right on the channel. Myself and Monotone will break down our slate. Got a new segment to the show. It'll be nice and fun. I'm very excited to do it, and yeah, very excited. So let's recap yesterday. Ja was so close. Gets his double. Everything was rolling, and then you look at the score, they're up 28, doesn't even play the last 5 minutes, missed by like 4. So blowout, was not expecting a blowout, but I did say when I popped over on Ice Picks YouTube stream, it's like, they're coming out. They're going to come out swinging, and it's going to be up to these young Timberwolves to come through, and they just couldn't do it. Memphis just absolutely demolished them every single place. Towns was not effective. Anthony Edwards didn't get his shot going, and it was tough. It was tough. They had a very hard time there. So yeah, that one falls for the blowout. Jesus Luzardo, exactly what we talked about. Perfect, no sweat cash. Cardinals put up a good run early on in the game on him. Got him working. 60 pitches through 4 innings. I think he went 4 1/3 with 72 pitches there with 4 Ks. So nice, easy cash. Didn't even really have to worry about that one after the 3rd inning. Cardinals did their job. So tip your cap there. And our biggest play of the night, Robbie Ray under 7.5 strikeouts. Cashes in pretty easily there. I believe he only had like 4 or 5. Again, guys, make sure you guys pop on early here and watch the show early. Get these plays in early. This ended up getting to under 6.5 plus 100. I seen some other guys on Twitter posting about it. I don't post all of my stuff on Twitter. I try to get some stuff over on YouTube because when I type stuff up, if I would type up these write-ups that I have, it would take forever. It would be very long, and I'm not with any company or anything that I do writing for. So I think these videos help a little bit more. So, and I just think it's a little bit easier for us. So 2-1 on the day, 1.4 unit profit. So I'm put us into the green. We were 3. We were down 0.2. 1.2 units profit so far now through the season. And let's get right into it. I'm very excited for today's slate. We'll be dropping both of these for the 2 earliest games actually today. First one, Shane Bieber under 6.5 strikeouts, minus 130. This is on FanDuel right now. So yeah, just so you guys know, this is a FanDuel exclusive line. I'm seeing minus 150 places. So make sure you guys go over on FanDuel to lock this one in. But yeah, let's get right into it here. So I'm gonna pull this up just so you guys can see it with me. Actually, let's just go right into it. Let's go right into this. Let me share this because I want to make sure you guys see that I have this line here right now, which I know how much these are moving. So Shane Bieber. Okay, 132. So we're at 132. I'll use that as my line today. Shane Bieber under 6.5 Ks. I'm going to imagine this line moves down. That's why I wanted to really get that out for you guys. Shane Bieber's velo is the same thing as Robbie Ray's. It's just been kind of all over the place this year to start the season. Four-seam fastball this year sitting at 90.8 miles an hour. Last year, 92.8. And that's really tough because he's using that about 40% of the time. That ball's getting hit hard. Only had an 18% whiff percentage there, so when he's throwing it, it's getting hit hard. I realized this in the Kansas City Royals game when I had Shane Bieber's under when a lot of people were on the over there. He's not really blowing the ball by guys, right? When you have a team like the Royals and now you have a team like the White Sox here, who are the second lowest K rate on the season, or second lowest strikeouts on the season, I don't think there's going to be that many swings and misses here. Shane Bieber's slider is obviously his best pitch, 36% whiff percentage, but that's actually down. That's actually 10% down from last year. The slider velo is down 1.5 miles per hour. That might not mean a lot or sound like a lot, but that is quite a bit, especially in the big leagues when guys are breaking fastballs at 96. If you're throwing 94, it's a big difference. 86 to 88, it's a huge difference. We're seeing expected batting average on Shane Bieber's fastball at 317. White Sox are a very good fastball hitting team. Obviously, the slider is going to be that second out pitch. But even when we go down the list, everything is down to start this season. The spin rate is a little bit down as well. So it's going to be the same thing with Robbie Ray. I will continue to take the unders until I see something different, until that velo pops up, or maybe it's just dead arm to start the season. It's stuff that happens quite a bit in the baseball world. And when you look at these numbers, there's got to be something that's up. When I'm seeing these velos and I'm seeing barrel percentage up this year, almost 1%, it scares me, especially with a guy like Shane Bieber who's not going to blow it by you. He's not going to be that fastball 96. He's not going to have that ability to get by you on those fastballs. So he's going to have to live with the finesse stuff. Obviously, he's got good stuff. The slider is very, very good, but that's also down too. So I'm going to rely on these White Sox bats. This is a 7-inning game too as well, so you might want to see the pen come in a little bit earlier. That could shorten up the game a little bit too. So I will be rolling with Shane Bieber under 6 Ks, 6.5 Ks, minus 130, minus 132 now over on the FanDuel Sportsbook. That will be play number 1 for these early games. Again, guys, if you could, please drop a like. Hit the red subscription button. Pop on here. Check us out when we go live every single day, or go with these videos every day, live 3 times a week. Try to do as much content as we can over here just because I feel like we get a little bit more out of it, right? You guys get to hear me talk about it versus you having to sit and read for 4 or 5 minutes to get all of the info. You just pop on here, 10 minutes, get your plays, pop out, plug them in. That's all we got to do. And we're going to pop right over to my team. I don't do this much, but I'm going with the Milwaukee Brewers team total over. I know our offense sucks. They do. They've been playing terribly, but now they're kind of on a roll. 3-game win streak. We're starting to see some homers. We're starting to see the ball fly out of the yard a little bit. And what better matchup can you ask for? This is literally exactly who you want on the bump when you're fading a guy. We're going to Mitch Keller, baby. You guys know I love fading this guy. This man is a barrel waiting to happen every swing. Absolutely awful numbers here. Last year, again, I'll go over last year's numbers like I said last time when I faded him. Versus lefties, he has 33 Ks in 46 innings, giving up a 345 batting average. Against righties, a 300 batting average last year. Home run splits, he's actually much better on the road, but this year it's not really that much of a difference. He's got a 9 ERA on the road, 9.82 at home. He's going to be in Miller Park here. 375 batting average allowed to lefties this season. We've seen Rowdy Tellez, Colton Wong kind of get those swings moving a little bit. Hoping Yelich can get his swing along here. But the thing is it's not just lefties that he's bad against. He's terrible against righties. 350 batting average against righties this season. There's power everywhere. He's given up 7 earned runs versus righties. So it's not like he's lefty exclusive. He gives up a lot more hits to lefties per at bat, but he's given up a lot of power to right-handed bats as well. Looking through that lineup, we got Hunter Renfroe, you got McCutchen, you got a lot of power bats here. You have a lot of guys that can leave the yard. Really Adames as well. So I expect some runs here early. You also have Woodruff on the mound, which obviously will help you as the Brewers here. I think the Brewers' first 5 team total is a great spot. I also think that if you want to parlay something, going to Brewers' first 5 as a parlay piece, I think is a fantastic piece. I'm seeing minus 220 for that. I think that's a great parlay piece to throw along with something. If you have a favorite NBA, if you want to throw with the Bucks or something, I think that'd be a pretty decent parlay there. The Brewers should take care of them. Obviously, Corbin Burns absolutely mowed down this Pirates lineup, and it wasn't really even close. So I'm going to be rolling with The fade Mitch Keller train. Brewers team total over 2.5, first 5, -110. And Shane Bieber under 6.5 strikeouts, -130. Again, guys, if you could, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when me and Monotone go live for Pass the Prop, whenever I go live for a special little video that we do once in a while, or when we have guests on the show. So make sure you do that. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Again, please drop your favorite best bet. Make sure you do that. I already gave out one 3-day VIP pass already. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody got one right yesterday. So make sure you get those in. Obviously, a fun little contest there. Test some skills and make some money with us. So thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in a couple hours for Pass the Prop.